This is your host, Dub FFG, with the Fantasy Football GOAT Strategies. How's everyone doing today? Today we're talking about Week 12, the must start, the hot reads, i.e. the winners. Let's get to it. First up, we have Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now, St. Brown and the Lions took a tough loss last week, one where they were actually expected to win, and St. Brown had very minimal production. But he's looking to bounce back this week versus the Giants. They're home, facing the 24th ranked defense, and he needs a get-right game, and this is going to be it. So expect about 18 fantasy points, if not a little bit more, but he's going to be around that 18 fantasy point range. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's a hot read. Next up, we have Chris Olave for the New Orleans Saints. They're home versus the Atlanta Falcons. This is a rivalry game, so expect this to go back and forth. Even though the Falcons are missing some key players on the offensive side, this game should still go back and forth. And Chris Olave and the Saints, they're going to air it out. So expect about 5 catches with 70 yards, and that's going to equate to around 15 fantasy points. Chris Olave, he's going to be good this week. Keep him in the game. Next up, we have Dak Prescott. Now, Prescott and the Cowboys at home versus the Eagles. This is a rivalry game, a big NFC East game. And Prescott and Cowboys are looking to continue their newfound success. And by the Cowboys being home, Dak should perform very well. So expect about 260 passing yards, a couple of touchdowns, and that's all going to equate to 20 fantasy points or more. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, they're actually going to do well this week. Keep them in the game. Next up, we're looking at Trey McBride. Trey McBride and the Arizona Cardinals are home versus the Jags. The Jags are the 31st ranked defense versus tight ends. So that's very well for Trey McBride because he eats good. In the past few weeks, he's been super hot. So Trey McBride should have at least 75 yards receiving and 1 touchdown. He's Brissett's #1 target. He's his favorite target. McBride, he's a hot read. Next up, we have the Seattle Seahawks defense. The Seahawks also took a tough loss last week, but they're still in the top of the game. They're still in top of the NFC amongst the NFC team. So they're on the road versus the Titans. The Titans are awful. They have the 32nd ranked offense. So expect big points, big fantasy points from the Seattle Seahawks defense. At least 20 fantasy points. They're going to eat well in Tennessee. Next up, we have the Browns defense, the Cleveland Browns. They're on the road versus the Raiders. And the Raiders, their offense is struggling at the moment. They're the 30th ranked offense. Geno and the crew, they're feisty, but they're just not getting it done. And the Browns should eat very well. Even though the Browns themselves are starting a rookie at quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, they should still eat well. They should take over this game. So expect about 20 fantasy points from the Browns, and they're going to continue to eat. The Browns defense, they're a hot read this week. Put them in the game. Here's a word from our sponsors. Pick up your favorite team's gear from NFL Shop by Fanatics. Use the GOAT Strategies link below to save on your purchase. New season, new brand. Fantasy Football GOAT Strategies Under Armour t-shirt is now available. Pick up yours today. And there you have it. Our Week 12 hot reads. You know, the winners, the must-starts. How do you feel about the list? Who would you add? Who would you take away from the list? Let us know down in the comment section, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Till then, this is Dub FFG. Play to win.